It's Paul here. Just wanted to take the opportunity to talk to Callum at City West about the King's Hope initiative and about the food parcel project in particular. Just some really exciting things happening in the last few weeks in Earlham as we've started this project, and just thought it'd be great to hear from Callum, who's been out and about with myself doing some of the deliveries. So Callum, why don't you give us a quick bio of yourself to let us know a bit about who you are.
Sure. So, hi everyone, my name's Callum. I live and work in Norwich, married, been here for about 5 years or so, and I go to King's Community Church.
Great. And tell us briefly what the food parcel delivery project is.
Great. So we essentially we source food from a local organisation within the sort of Earlham community, and essentially what we do is just meet up together and then deliver food to 12 families who need it across the area.
Brilliant. Now, was it what you expected? Like when you set out, the first day a few weeks ago, I guess it was in a sense a bit uncertain as to what it was going to be like. Was it what you expected? Anything that surprised you?
I think so. I think for the most part it was what I expected it to be. A fairly simple concept, I guess. But what surprised me the most was just how sort of open people are to conversation more than anything else, especially on their doorsteps and especially in the rain. But especially around prayer. So the guy we went out with for the first week was just really hot on asking people if they wanted prayer. And it was really cool to see how open people were, I guess, to receiving that, but also, being really open to just wanting that as well, I guess.
Yeah, that's cool. I guess in essence, it's quite straightforward. We're delivering food to people who need it, and it's a great opportunity to get to know them, ask questions, and try and support them with prayer and other things. Now, why were you quite keen to get involved in the first place?
I guess for the main part, I know that we've been in the sort of West Earlham area for a fair amount of time as a church now, but I really wanted to get out into the community, try and build some relationships, but also get to know the area a little bit better as well. But also, I think I've just got a bit of a passion to help those, I guess, in need, and it sort of ticks all the boxes, really.
Brilliant. Okay, and finally, what are your hopes for the community, I guess, as we go out in the coming weeks and months? Like, we're not just here for the West Earlham community for the short term, but what are your hopes and dreams for the community?
I guess the main thing is just about building relationship. So for me, it's not necessarily just delivering food, but it's also the conversations we can have, and I guess as we build relationships, as we grow in sort of relationship with the people, then even on their doorsteps, I just hope and pray that as we're praying for them too, that we'll just start seeing some restoration in their lives. We'll just start seeing some healings perhaps as well, and God working in some really awesome ways, whether that's through our conversations, but also just through answered prayer, I guess, with them too. And I guess ultimately what I'd really love to see is just the people that we're building relationship with or seeing in the area come to church and getting to know Jesus more too.
Brilliant. So obviously one way that people can get involved is through the actual delivery of the food parcels during the week. One of the other ways is through prayer, which everyone can get involved with. Just tell us a bit about why we're doing that, why we feel that is important.
Because I think we discussed it the other day, Paul, didn't we? But I think we can deliver food and we can really help people in sort of a practical way of their needs right now. But I think realistically, God can do so much more in people's lives than just sort of giving them food and their daily bread, I guess. So praying for people, really sort of standing beside them as they open up their hearts, to us, I think can go so much further in people's lives than the simple act of just giving food, I guess.
Yeah, cool. It's really exciting what God's doing, and to have this opportunity before us. So Callum, thanks for joining us, and it's great to hear from you.
No problem.